Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing some more of our Karl Franz campaign. And we are defending a fort for the first time, which is really cool. I love that we're defending this. And I was actually kind of complaining a bit in the last one that, you know, it's kind of sad that we don't have sort of like enemies on the other side of these things. But like, enemies are finding their way in here, so it's fine. But yeah, it's not like epic defenses against billions of things, but we still just get marauding armies coming in. It's so fun. I just love it. So, yeah, let's fight the battle. So, the Battle of Helmgart. Yeah, this is rad. So, it's just so satisfying. Also, I love these craters. I didn't mention this before, but I love the craters here. Also, just some, like, subsistence farming. Just get a bit of extra crops in, you know, for the people here. Although, I mean, Helmgart, although it's a fort, like, this is a pretty built-up area. There's clearly a lot of people living in here. Oh, there's a lot of people. Clearly a lot of support staff, you know, working the smiths and things. Also, I do love that some of it is just the classic sort of ramshackle, weird, higgledy-piggledy sort of towns they've just sort of built where they can find the room. You know, it's not all completely organised near the back, but where the defences are, yeah, things are taken a little bit more seriously. Also, just the fact they have these little castles sort of between bits, there's so many lovely details. And like over here as well, like these little gatehouses, you know, these little gates going into these other areas. A load of barrels down here. Just like, I mean, just these little details, I think just make it seem so much more real. It really is beautiful. I'm a big fan of this new map. As I'm sure you guys can tell by now. I haven't shut up about it, honestly. But, yeah, so greenskins, how are we going to deal with them? That's what I want to know. So, I think we will move everyone down for now. And now we're going to move across here. And, let's move over a little bit. And I think all my crossbowmen are actually going to go right here. And I'm going to bring the mortar forward. Alright, he's going to sit on the edge. I love that you can do this. It's so cool. So they're having a load of cannons and things lined up here. Is wild, especially Hellblaster volley gun right here. Can you imagine having to run towards that where you know you can't reach it? You have to go all the way around. Also, this slope, I don't know how good that is, but the firing arc, it looks like it would follow the slope down pretty well. So that's a nice touch, that it can actually shoot down this slope. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Oh, one complaint I have with it though, I noticed this while I was just enjoying the map in my own time. This doesn't make any sense. Honestly, all they had to do here, they didn't even need to add like a little, like little entrances here or anything. They could have just put like a rectangle of like metal sort of textures over it to make it look like that was covered, just like a covered sort of drainage thing. Could have made it look a bit like a weighbridge, which would have been cool. But you know, they could have added stuff, like something over that, so this water actually went somewhere, rather than just going into dirt and then coming out of dirt. That, I think, is a pity. That's one detail that it's... I noticed it very quickly and went, that doesn't look right. But still, I think it's pretty wonderful. Also down here, it just sort of goes into... Oh no, it does actually go into a drain. Look, it does go into drains at the bottom. So why not something here and here? But that's me nitpicking somewhat. It's still pretty bloody gorgeous. But anyway, I need to actually just play the game for once, don't I? I really do. So, cavalry. Are you kidding me? Oops. Alright, let's try that again. Oh god, can't believe we did that. I'm an idiot. Alright, you guys, go up here. This is why I need to just get on with the game, huh? So, you go there. And you go here. And you can stand up there. So if anything wants to get through the gates, I can just charge them. I'm going to let them through. Honestly, I can fight them off with my cav. And, ooh. What are you doing here? Ooh. I put him in the ideal spot. I really did. Really did. Because, yeah, Vindictive Glare. Not a fun spell. Not a fun spell. But, yeah, so plenty of Orc boys coming in. I've got to say, I do love how Orcs look. I love Orcs in this game. I really do. I just think they're amazing. They're one of my favourite units. Just like thematically, just like visually, they just look great. They are just such a brilliant, like, embodiment of some marauding horde. They are absolutely spot on. Okay, you guys, I actually want you on the Nasty Skulkers because you will do a number on my troops otherwise. Yeah, you're going to have to fight them too. I don't want my cavalry to have to fight them, is the thing. You guys go for the archers. You know what? Yeah, just get rid of the nasty skulkers. I think they might be trying to come through the gates though, which isn't too bad. But still a problem. You guys, fall back. And I'll move them over here in a minute. So yep, you keep trying to shoot them. They're trying to smoke bomb me. Which is rude. But yeah, nasty skulkers are getting whittled down pretty damn well. You know what? Do I still have line of sight on them at all? Okay, Zork boys are coming up, but they are hurt. They are hurt. So you guys pull back. Can you get into them? I can't tell. Because what I might do is actually charge them. They've just used a smoke bomb. So, nice cavalry charge. Can't go wrong. And yeah, everyone else can climb down. You guys start moving across. And yep, I'm going to get my cavalry to sally forth. So that should do some nice work against them. And then we can charge these guys in the back too. And, oh, you go for them now. Good boys. So yeah, these guys should go down pretty quickly. Good. Alright, start shooting them. And what do you use? Smoke bombs? What? Gotta be joking. Alright, one of you guys go over there. The other unit, I want you to rear charge these boys. I reckon they'll break pretty quickly if I can charge them while they're on the ladders. Oh, if you'll do it. Come on, there's enough down there for you to charge, surely. They are super confused. Alright. I guess I can't. That's a pity. But hey, we're getting some good shots in there, and he can hold them off. So yeah, you go for them. That's perfect. You go for them now. The other nasty skulkers are trying to come back in. So yeah, you keep on that shaman. Your boys are doing pretty well against our greatswords. But our greatswords are racking up a lot of kills, which is pretty wonderful. And oh, well, we're going to have to charge them before they actually start getting up the walls and it stops me being able to charge them. Is it doing that already? I'm sure we used to be able to do this. Let's just try and run like into them and see if it works. Might trigger combat. Yeah, I mean, that seemed to work. Maybe they just all get like crushed and killed. You guys still attacking? Yeah, still attacking them. Okay, I go over here as well. Cool. So yep, he's getting wrecked. 122 kills for them. And yeah, he's doing fine. He's holding everything off. These guys haven't even got involved yet. Perfect. So some more boys did get in, but everything's shattering now. Yeah. Yeah, job done. Well played, greatswords. 128 kills. Halberdiers, 50. The swordsmen had 0. Wow, really? I thought they were in combat. Turns out they were just watching this the whole time. Oops. So yeah, just a greatswords against 4 units, basically, and halberds against another. Well played, greatswords. Well played. So yeah, lovely. Job well done. Except there's still that weird thing. I also saw this mentioned on the Reddit as well recently when I was having a look. 'Cause I do occasionally have a look on, you know, Reddit or r/Total War, whatever. And yeah, people still flee into your territory when you break them in siege battles. It's really weird. Like, run out. Like, run away from the battle. It's odd. Okay, decisive victory. Let's go with, I mean, I'm just go with the money. I don't really care about the casualty replenishment rate for a garrison. So, yeah, off we go, mate. Off we go. Yeah, off they run. Alright, now what? Oh, well, damn. Maris Lightdorf, what are you doing? You can't do this. So, this is why prestige is something you really want to make sure you've got plenty of. Because this can happen, and that's bad. Because our only options, if we didn't have 1,000 prestige, would be to go to war with Averland. And I don't want to go to war with Averland. So, this is great. So, Elector Count Marius Lightdorf has brazenly announced the succession. The secession of Averland from the Empire, declaring the state's total independence. You can oppose Averland's independence with military action and declare war, or alternatively, use your political power to gather support to stop their secession without bloodshed. So yep, let's do it without bloodshed, please. Thank you. And, oh no, Cult of Tal within Talabheim has grown in power and fermented resentment over Sigmar's ascendancy, supposedly at Tal's expense. A religious war within the borders of the Empire is now almost a certainty. Talabheim, like, why are you withering? Stop withering, Tal. What a hassle. What a hassle. Oh, so fun fact. Reichland, this is the River Reich. This is the River Talabek, which is where you get Talabheim. That's named after Tal, their patron god, essentially. And over here, you can see this river turns into the River Ster. And down here is the River Ava. So, you know, Ster for Stirland, Ava for Averland. And then this one is actually the River Sol, which is where we get Solland from. Isn't that cool? And I'm pretty sure Wissenland is just because it's in... maybe it's in the west. I don't know. Maybe that could be why. I'm not entirely sure why it's called Wissenland, actually. Off the top of my head. But yeah, so it's the rivers along here is what names all these provinces, which is really cool. Sort of in the bread basket. It's awesome. I really like it. A lot of flavour they've added to the world. So now that I've got this under wraps, let's go to Gorsel. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't get my Karaberg Greatswords, did I? Oh, I can get them anyway. Brilliant. We have Karaberg Greatswords. Hell yeah, I've got Karaberg Greatswords. So obviously the Greatsword, so you know, anti both, you know, armor piercing, anti infantry as well. They're just very, very handy, and they have that bathed in blood buff for everybody, that +5 melee attack and +4 leadership, and they're unbreakable. I didn't actually mention they're unbreakable before for some reason, but yeah, they're unbreakable, which is kind of how Greatswords should be. Greatswords pride themselves as not fleeing a fight. There's actually a really cool comic they did. They did a graphic novel series for Warhammer. I think for the Warhammer Fantasy ones, they only did like 2 or 3 books, sadly. But they did like just bloody masses of them for Warhammer 40k. Because for some reason that's more popular, which always just offends me to my core. But anyway, yeah, it was about there's one is about a regiment of greatswords that fled, and they were like, that makes no sense, why did we flee? And it turns out there was like nonsense happening with chaos and warpstone and stuff that sort of twisted their minds and made them run away, which is kind of cool. But anyway, but let's say that in tabletop they're not unbreakable or anything. It's just it's kind of a shallow boast. In all honesty. But yeah, so I want to get more trade resources. That wasn't clear, because our trade is doing pretty well. So I do want to encourage that. Right, so we're going to head to Gorsel in a minute. You can see there are still armies up here. This is definitely enough to fight off the Bretonnian force. I think the Bretonnians are going to have to get them home to try and defend there. In fact, what army was this? Battle of Curon. It doesn't say who was in it. Huh. I wonder if that's what took out Emil von Corden the first time. Could have been. Could have been. But, yeah, also here, Dagobert. Dagobert, I'm pretty sure, is just a reference to Dogbert, the community manager, or whatever the hell he is, which I think is pretty funny. So that's always good. Right, let's have a look. I think I'm done. I think I'm done for this turn. No, I'm not. I need a general. I need a general, which we're going to actually recruit in Marienburg, because, no, we're not. We have no money. Never mind. We'll do that next turn. Okay, so Wulfric is really closing in here. And he's just taken out Grungzind. So yeah, Leonka is in trouble here. Military alliance. Ooh. Ooh. He really wants help, doesn't he? He really wants help against Wulfric, but I don't think I want to give it to him. Also, what is going on up here? Why aren't these defenders of the Great Plan? Where's Nakai? Why isn't Nakai taking this stuff? What's your problem, Nakai? Come on, man. I wanted to be fighting some lizardmen up here. That would have been really fun. Although this territory sucks and I don't want it, but still, there would have been lizardmen nearby that I could have been at war with. That could have been a laugh. But never mind then. Bloody Nakai. But anyway, so that's Albion now. Conquata. The Isle of Wight, which I think is hilarious because this is supposed to be Britain, right? They made Albion some mystical land. Because Games Workshop are from Britain, right? And Albion is a I forget which philosopher talked about it. Albion is supposed to be like the ideal that a country can become, and King Arthur was sort of trying to create Albion and all the rest of it. It's a whole thing. So, you know, the United Kingdom was supposed to be Albion, right? This sort of mythical, perfect land that they wanted to form, you know, with equality and everyone's great, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, so yeah, they decided to make it sort of the opposite of that, where it's some weird, cursed wasteland of mystics and sages, and there is a Stonehenge. There is a Stonehenge there, roughly situated in the correct place. But the Isle of Wight is just a reference to the Isle of Wight, which is an island. Just sort of off the coast. It is part of England, though. But yeah, it's pretty hilarious they put that there. I think it's really funny. The Isle of Wights. Just make it fantastical. But yeah, that's fun. That's just Games Workshop. They have a big sense of humour, which a lot of people just don't even really notice. But a lot of the stuff they do is really silly. So anyway, military lines, I'm going to say no. That's the long and short of that. I can't believe how long I was just spent doing that. It's just, there's so much stuff I love in this campaign. Just little weird things that are new and fun and get my attention. It's very distracting. Okay, so Marienburg are on the move again. They are responding to our attack, but that just means we can wipe out another army sooner. Ooh, okay. Yep, here's the proper army. Oh well, damn. Okay, this may actually be troublesome. We're gonna have to get an army together in a hurry, I think, to fight this, because I'm not entirely sure this is going to be able to fight them off properly. If I get my cavalry out quickly, because they don't have many archers, I can give them the runaround for a long time with Empire Knights while I shoot them. I think that's going to be how we're going to have to play this, and now I'm a bit annoyed that I didn't go with replenishment, because our best infantry is a bit injured. But we can always fall back and defend a, you know, a different defensible spot, right? We can fall back, but I think we're actually going to have to push forwards and get the Empire Knights involved early. That's, I think, how we're going to play it. Obviously, I'm going to have to watch out for Nazi Skulkers in a big way. Those smoke bombs are going to mess us up, especially with their armor piercing. It's going to be scary. But, yeah, we'll set up as we did last time. I think we'll be okay. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck, guys. Alright, so no mucking about this time. So, you guys get down here. You lot position as you did last time. With all of you, please. Cool. So, let's go there. So, I'll have these guys on the corner, which... Actually, I don't want them there. I want them there, so they can't get shot in the sides as easily. That should be okay, though. And then our crossbows. Let's put them up here. Although, one thing I might do is one unit I'm going to put up here, I think. Or will I? It looks like they have enough forces they will climb up here too, which is a bit of a problem for me. Alright, I'm going to stay there. And my Empire Knights are going to march through. And this chap, I might actually put him in this corner. I think he's going to defend here with the great swords and the swordsmen. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, cool. And also, this chap, yeah, you move forwards, and I'll put you on guard mode now before I forget. Cool. Excellent. Now you guys get out here and start posing a distraction. It looks like Nazi Skulkers might be over here, which is actually perfect. I'm happy for them to climb up here, I think. It's just the massive Orc boys that I think will be a serious concern for me. Okay, so you guys start running that way. I want to get rear charges if I can. Okay, there are Nazi Skulkers in here too. Oh god. And over there. Crap. Okay, as long as I can get over here, I think we'll be fine. They're going to try and smoke bomb us. So you guys, guard mode. No. Don't like it. Okay, keep trying to run that way so I can loop these guys around and rear charge them. No, this is going to be a great charge. Oh god, because those two are caught up. They're being rubbish. But that's some good charging. And now flee. This is going great. We're getting great damage in here without much effort. But yeah, it looks like some of them are going to get caught up. which sucks a bit. And it looks like they might be going for the gates. Okay, you go for them. Okay, they are putting some ladders up over there, and I think our crossbowmen might just have to try and deal with them at this point. I'm not sure who else can. Oh, well, these swordsmen can. So you go over here, because it looks like they're not actually climbing that. Okay, they're broken? Good. Okay, move on to the next. But yeah, this is causing so much disruption, and it means our crossbowmen are actually getting like a good amount of damage to all this lot, which is really good. The fact these guys are taking so much damage is freaking wonderful. Okay, you need to help deal with him. Hopefully he can. Ideally, my greatswords would be here, but... Okay, that's fine. Now, you guys move back. You guys move back. And you lot start shooting him, please. So, how... Ooh, good. They're like, how are my cavalry doing? Fine, I guess. But look at this. Look how much we're distracting here. This is great. Right, you charge them again. It's okay. There are some guys trying to fight down there. So they're quite busy. It looks like we are dealing with Ugrot Kracktooth, which is good for obvious reasons. So yeah, our Empire Knight's having a whale of a time. This is fantastic. This is really good. We are keeping so many distracted, and the towers are getting a ton of kills. So this is good. This is real good. And yeah, Ugrot Kracktooth is definitely losing. Our great swords are doing a fine job once again. And these guys just aren't really doing much. Oh god, they are coming in there though. Alright, you guys need to turn around. And I thought I told you guys to get down. Maybe not. Oops. Yeah, some good hits. Some good hits. Alright, you guys start running back in. Good. And they can just be left out in the cold. And, okay, I've got Kracktooth. Managed to deal with. Brilliant. Brilliant news. Alright. Good. And yeah, he's getting kind of... They're getting kind of wrecked, huh? Alright, you guys. Get down if you can. Okay, you guys flee. And you lot start shooting these nasty skulkers. And yeah, you guys just climb down. And you two charge this lot if you can. Good. Mortars, what's your range? Alright, I'm going to have to wait a little bit to fight them. Alright, things are going well over here. Okay, good. And now the cav are coming in. And so now the cav are going to help deal with these orc boys. Perfect. So they're broken. They're broken now. And, oh, you need to stop mortaring our own guys. So you start going for those orc boys. And, yeah, and all these crossbowmen are going to do great. And I can't actually get them all up here, so... Oh, they're coming in from over here. So you run off the other way. So this defense is going brilliantly. More smoke bombs over there. They're about to break, though. Those swordsmen are wrecked. God. But yeah, these swordsmen are doing great. These great swords. 126 kills again. Wonderful. And, okay. They're going to be broken soon. So it's not so bad. Is this gate still open? Oh yeah, they smashed it open, didn't they? Or did they? Yeah, they did. Of course they did. Okay. You loiter there. Keep chasing them down. The odd unit is rallying, including Ugrot Kracktooth. Because of course they're going to run into our own territory, you know. Of course they're going to do that. Why would they do anything else? Okay, you shoot whoever you need to. Hidden foes over there. Which is just annoying. There are hidden foes in our own territory. But again, it is what it is. Oh wow, he's getting mortared? Really? Nice. Oh, how did you get caught up on there? Took a weird route there. But yeah, he should be dealt with pretty soon. And it looks like army losses. Brilliant. Now, see, Ungrok getting just crushed in a stream. Get him, boys. Okay, you need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that. Right, how much health have we got? 200? Alright, tell you what. You, stand aside. Alright, it's death by firing squad it is. Okay, death by firing squad. Let's have it. There he goes. Sweet. Hell yeah. But God, what a gorgeous, gorgeous battlefield. I love it. That's right. I've said it again. I love it. Close victory. Okay, there we go. So yeah, defense works. It worked. Which is lovely. So we didn't need any other armies here, which I thought we probably would have. I thought we'd just get overwhelmed by this. But yeah, being able to keep half the army busy with a couple of units of cav worked a treat. So again, I'm going to go for the money instead of the replenishment and then probably regret it. We'll find out. Skull Smashers. Oh my god, they're attacking again? Wow, looks like they might be attacking it. They're attacking again. With both those armies a second ago, they would have done a lot better. Okay. And now they have a wizard and sword infantry. Okay. Huh. I guess we'll just do the same thing again. And then I'm probably going to go for the money again, because I'm silly like that. But, yeah, we can't really duel their guy the same way. Oh, yeah, this is going to be tougher, but hey, let's do it. Although I've got to say, we wouldn't be in this mess if I actually started my gunsman with the thematic choices, but I didn't really go with the thematic choice this time around, you know? I went with the money. I went with the money. I know, I went for the money. So that's not the wisest move. Because that's not really what you do, is it? It's the Greenskin Menace. Why would we let them live? We obviously execute them, but we didn't. And now look. Now look at what's happened. It's a serious problem. And we have less cavalry than we did too. So it's going to be a bit of a pickle. Oh, although it's reinforcements coming, so we can actually wipe this out nice and quickly and then move on to the other. So that's not so bad. Alright, you guys, just, yeah. You're on guard mode, don't think you actually need to really do much yet, but if we can take out this guy nice and early. Okay, it's the shaman first that we have to deal with. So that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think we can just charge these guys straight away. There's probably some nasty skulkers nearby. In which case, maybe I should hang back a little bit. I'll hang back a little bit. Yeah, there they are. There they are. Probably get a lot of damage on it by charging them, though. Yeah, we can probably get a lot of damage on them. In fact, it looks like our crossbowmen are doing the work for us. So that's good. It's not half bad. Oh, here comes the Mortar Fire as well. Okay, you attack them. So these nasty skulkers will be coming up, and our great swords will have to fight them, which is a bit annoying. So yep, that'll do. So they're immediately shattered. And you guys, I guess, shoot him now? You can't all reach over there, can you? In that case, let's charge into the back of these guys, slow them down, while these guys shoot what remains over here. That's probably the safest bet. Although, goddamn that smoke bomb. I might try and get in over here as well, like I did last time, and just stand in there, and it'll really mess up these nasty skulkers fighting, I think. It's probably a good way to go about it. And, okay, Griebitz here is suffering a bit. Oh, alright. Looks like we're going to have to do that with both of them, huh? So, yeah, you poke at them. Good. Let's give them a little knockabout. Yeah, it's going to affect their leadership. Which is nice. I like that a lot. And, really? You're not going to... Oh my god, you can't reach. You guys can't reach either. I guess these guys are going to sit and get shot for a bit. Which is, a bit of a menace, but, it'll have to do. So, where are the reinforcements? Oh, bit of lag there. Alright, it doesn't look so bad when it's just chunks like this. You guys getting some kills in there? Hard to tell. Alright, I guess we're going to have to go for these guys. We'll come back here if there are any left. Okay, you go for them. You guys go for the archers, alright? Alright, good boys. Yeah, you bowl over that wizard. Ruddy wizard. Oh, who's getting the spell? You can't make up your mind because you keep getting knocked off your feet, don't you? Okay, looks like they cast it on somebody. Who was it? These guys, sneaky stabbing. Ugh, hate sneaky stabbing. Yeah, just go ahead and kill him, yeah? So, those broke, which is great. And, oh, we go back for those nasty skulkers as well, if we like. So yeah, Grievous has taken some damage, but sadly, so has our cavalry. So they're going to take some shots. That should upset them rather nicely. I'm going to knock him over to slow him down while I attack these guys in the rear. Good. Alright, attack him, please. Oh, yeah, these guys are failing, but it's taking some time. How are our Greatswords doing this time? Only 26 kills this time. Okay, they smoke bombed one of us, but not all of us. And good, we broken him. Excellent. Oh wow, the tower I think just got a direct hit on them and did some good work. Huh. Good. So he's going to try and climb up, which is fine. And, oh... Alright, bit iffy, but it was okay. It was okay. So yep, you guys charge those Orc boys now. Oh, okay. Don't want to run into those smoke bombs. Don't want to run into those smoke bombs. Right, you start going for them. And yeah, you guys just line up here for now. I'll charge them in when I fancy it, but I'll let the crossbowmen do some work first. Okay, you lot. You all go for them. If you can, you can. Good. All go for those nasty skulkers. You can kill them in a hurry. Alright, you go for them. And you go for them. They're going to smoke bomb, inevitably, but it's too little too late. Good. Alright, you guys, let's try and get them too. You charge into them. And... okay, now I can have them go for those nasty skulkers. Okay, now... God, this is getting tense. Go for those Orc boys. You suddenly have lost track of where they are, haven't you? Ah, I thought you might have. Okay, you head over here. Okay, good. That stopped him climbing for a bit. Okay, I go for these nasty skulkers again. Probably going to get slowed down. Oh, more nasty skulkers are coming. So, as you can see, their general is in there, but I'm just going to let him do it. He doesn't have the best splash damage. He is going to miss quite a bit, I reckon. Okay, right across. Okay, now what? Ugh, this is tense. Looks like we're holding them back pretty well, though. Okay, getting smoke bomb some more. So we don't have many kills with our Empire Knights, really. It's not great, but they are definitely getting work done. Okay, these guys are climbed up, which is very annoying. So what we could do that same trick again, just sort of nudge them, and that might be enough to upset them a bit. And nope, looks like they escaped for the most part there. Okay, you guys keep moving. Right. Keep going, boys. Keep going around in circles. So this is looking pretty dire, I've got to say. Those swordsmen... okay, great sword is still in here. Okay, good. But yeah, there's a lot of orcs. It's a lot of orcs. This is what there is. And this guy's still alive, which I find astounding. But we are whittling these guys down rather nicely, which I like. Definitely a fan of that. Ah, oh, more nasty skulkers on their way. Okay. Keep going for them. You need to start shooting them. Bloody enemies retreating into our own encampment. It's very annoying. It's very annoying when they do this. And, alright, he's still whittling away our crossbowman. I can't really stop him right now. Not really. I don't really have the forces to deal with it. Dealt with them now. So we dealt with them. So please, please keep this up, yeah? Okay, you charge over there. It looks like we're holding them off here. I think this will hold. Bounce power is still slightly in our favour, which is the main thing. Okay, you charge those old boys, might be enough to break them, you never know. Ugh. Okay, more crossbowmen. Okay, it looks like they're actually going to capture this area, which is stupid. Alright, you actually retreat inside now. And you go for them. And you're going to have to turn around. And there are nasty skulkers in here somewhere as well that I can't see anymore. So, yeah, there they are. Go for them if you can hit them. Oh, guys, I told you to go inside. Oh, no, they've taken the walls. Oh, you. Alright, you turn around, let's get these guys sandwiched. And you lot, I guess just start heading up here. God, what a nightmare. Alright, you go for them. And yeah, we're getting some good damage into this lot. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, you guys get down there. You're just going to have to keep fighting. And oh, alright, you go for them. Okay, that's good. You go for the Goblin Great Shaman. So it looks like we are taking this back. Okay, keep going for the nasty skulkers. I don't know how you can still see him, actually, but I mean, that's okay. I'm not going to hold it against you. Bounce power, still in our favour. They've shattered, which is good. We just need to kill this guy, really. So, you move back. And, yeah, everyone move down, okay? Everybody move down. And we can just shoot him. Oh, they're broken. That's army losses. Finally. Wow. Okay, that's 3 battles that this garrison has had to fight. Heroic victory. Hell yeah. I mean, 3rd battle, yeah, it's pretty heroic. Although, you've also got to think, it's not that heroic. These guys are clearly quite dumb for constantly just ransoming the enemy forces back to them so they can get attacked again. I mean, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's how it works in this situation. Okay, so that's done now. Are these guys finished with me? I mean, I've basically wiped out everything that they have, so I kind of want to pardon them again. I'm going to execute them this time. Okay, so that's 3 battles that we fought against a single faction on their turn. Which is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever done that before. Same settlement as well. Madness. Okay, so, Foolish Vainglory. Alright then. They say you revel in victory. They say you spend more time erecting monuments to battles past than managing the realm. They say you are a fool. We'll see who's the fool. Build me another statue. Yeah, let's do this actually, because I want to start recruiting people. So, you know what? Yeah, let's be cool and calculated about this. On this rare occasion, there is a glut of ready and willing bodies to join the fray. Let's do this. Also, we have a level up over here, and it is the wizard. Excellent. Let's start overcasting Fire's Protection then. Awesome. Okay, so we'll attack that in a second, but first, I need someone to be in charge of Marienburg. And so we could go with a General of the Empire, which I think sounds like a nifty thing to do. Actually, Gottfried Dog Burglar here. That's amazing. See, I would like a Huntsman General. I would kind of like a Huntsman General, right? Because basically there's 2 things that I think about when I'm thinking, okay, let's install someone in Marienburg. Actually, kind of 3. There's good reasons to have everybody. So, for a normal General of the Empire, right, it's just, you know, just a guy who you trust to deal with it, right? You know, someone high up in the military can just deal with it. And make sure it's not... There's no rabble-rousing and whatnot. Also, the Huntsman General, I think, is a bit more forward-thinking. Because it's not just Marienburg. We actually want to be able to tame the wasteland, right? Because all of this is feral and ridiculous. Like, all of the power of the wasteland is pretty much just the one city. It's essentially Venice. So the rest is just crap and full of chimeras and nonsense. And Jabba slides and other nonsense. And Terry Crews runs amok. It's crazy. So yeah, having a Huntsman General, let's think clear this place up a bit, right? Because yeah, for too long they've neglected the wasteland. But what I think I'm going to go with is Gottfried Dog Burglar, because these guys they've forsaken the Empire, right? They've swanned off, right? The only god that they really seem to care about, besides what's the guy's name? I've forgotten the illegal one. I can't remember his bloody name now. Anyway, there's Manan is the one that I'm getting at, but also there's an illegal one, which I feel like the Empire would spread a lot of talk about. You know, oh, they're all terrible. They all worship. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. Basically, it's the evil storm god that Stromfels. That's it, Stromfels. Same guy that decided to resurrect Silostra Diapha. But anyway, Stromfels is the god of storms, and they worship him in Marienburg. But he is illegal to worship in Marienburg, but a lot of sailors will have that like underground worship, because you don't really want to worship a god of storms, but also you do because you don't want him to wreck your ships. But just outlawing it entirely, you don't really want to give, you know, power, sort of the power of worship to a god like that. It's just dangerous all round, right? So, yeah, so don't do that. So, yeah, we basically want to put the fear of Sigmar back in their lives, and an Archlector is the best way to do that. So, I'm going to put Gottfried Dog Burglar in here. So, Archlector and Elector Count. So, let's go with Inspiring Presence. That's what I want. And also, Emperor's Finest. That's what you're doing. And let's give you, you have trash. I guess some archers. They have black caps, so I'm going to assume these are the black caps. Marienburg has its own police force, known as the Black Caps. And you'll never guess why. That's right, it's because they wear black caps. So, to me, it's him restoring order, and he's enlisted the Black Caps to help him do so. Which I think is fun. I think it's a fun way to go about it. I do wonder, because there's a cooldown of 15 turns. Does that mean I can only become available again after the indicated turns? But is there a limit of 1? Because I do wonder, can you just keep recruiting them? Because I've never actually seen it explicitly say that there's a limit of 1. Huh. But anyway, Elector Counts. As you can see, no one's an Elector Count here right now, because we haven't done it. So we can put him in there. Okay, now it did it. Apparently just double click on him. It's hard to tell. I was clicking one then the other, I wasn't doing it. But whatever, double click and he does it. So yes, so he's the Elector Count of the Wasteland, which means that he's going to give us more income from ports, lower upkeep for Imperial Supply Units. I don't know what that means. What is an Imperial Supply Unit? I'm not really sure. I don't know. Who knows? But also, magic item drop chance goes up, and so does leadership aura size for that, which is rather nice. So this lord is the current owner of the state's capital, which grants them the following benefits. And so he'll have the key to the Stradsrad, which is interesting. So this isn't a Runefang. No, this is the literal key to the gate that keeps the Reich safe, basically. There's a giant like chain across the entire Reich that basically stops ships coming in and out, which is used to defend Marienburg if it's under attack, which is really cool. It's really cool. I can't remember if that was actually something that the Empire put in place, or if that was something, or if the like mechanism there was already in place when the elves built Marienburg originally. Because yeah, it was basically built on top of elven ruins essentially. So yeah, there's a lot of elven stuff kicking around. But yeah, kind of cool. So yeah, we also get the Bordermen, which are just amazing. And I kind of want to recruit them for Karl Franz's army, because I really want them in his army. There's no other, you know, there's no other, it's just, that's why, it's a very obvious reason. So for that, I guess I'm going to have to get rid of the archers. And we'll recruit these guys. They're amazing. So, armor-piercing missile damage on grenade launchers. They just slaughter everything. But, mad expensive upkeep. But, you'll see, they're worth it. In fact, you'll see right now. Brilliant. Let's attack these fools. Also have the Banner of the Eternal Flame. which I am tempted to give to these guys, because they're already giving a melee attack buff, so it means that things will be more likely to hit near them, and those will be the units that have the bonus damage and the fire damage, so it works out kind of perfectly, in fact, so I love that, so we're going to go with that. So yeah, Caribou Greatswords, oh, can't wait, and these guys are hilarious too, just seriously, the Bordermen are just terrors, so let's fight it. Alright, so let's line these guys up in a rather haphazard fashion. Like so, I guess. You get into the middle. I want halberds near you. You lot, spread out. Reichsguard on one edge. And I think I'll just have these guys run as a pack. Absolutely terrifying. So that's great, and you lot are probably all just going to be one group, honestly. Let's just do that. It's nice and easy. And I guess you could be in one as well. So, let's go. So, really nothing fancy here. Just get involved. So, you guys get up here. Okay. So, it's got quite a few halberds. I'd love a wind blast. I really would. I do really like having a light wizard, but I don't like their sort of offensive spells. For campaign, there's like big spells, but it's really all about their you know, fast protection and the net. They're just not as fun as like, okay, that I don't like, wind blast, get rid of it, you know. And here it comes. Yeah, not terrible. Don't shoot my Reichsguard. How dare you? How very dare you? Can I see I'm trying to defend the Emperor? Alright, so these guys can fire while moving, so I'm actually going to charge them in. And you'll see it's when the grenades start hitting it. It's wonderful. So that's good, they've stopped firing. Okay. And here comes the grenade launchers. Oh, come on, lads. Come on. Alright, you turn. You keep charging this way. And, alright, let's see it. Pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. So yeah, not the best show of it. Not the best show of it ever, but not bad. Not bad. Here comes some more. And, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, see that? that was definitely a better show of force there. Okay, start going for them. In fact, shooting in here would be just great. I mean, other people are doing things. I don't really know what's happening with everyone else. I'm too preoccupied with them just because they're... These guys are just... I love them. I love them to bits. Okay, you guys charge up that way. Okay, keep going. Come on, boys. And, okay, they're only on 22 kills so far. They're just not getting the hits I want them to right now. And, okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah, that was half health off 2 units. Right there. Oh, I love these guys. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. So he's coming for me. Which does not surprise me. Come on, get another shot in. Just get another volley. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. They got some. Good. How are you lot doing? You're doing pretty well, huh? Cool. So, yeah, we're just storming through it. It's lovely. Okay. That's a chain route, is it? Okay, that's another one of their captains in there. Okay, you just start shooting wildly. You guys go for them. So 118 kills. Oh, my swordsman on. They've actually taken considerable damage. Okay. Yeah, they've given up. But yeah, these guys, I just find them so fun to play with. Grenade launchers are just always really fun. But these guys are just so good. Better with the splash damage, but still. I haven't really tested them against a single model yet, so that's why I'm doing this. And yeah, they're not very good at hitting. They definitely have a big sort of splash. So yeah, let's see how they do just shooting into this lot, trying to flee. Because yeah, they do shoot while moving, which is rather cool. But pretty steep reload times. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Just slaughters them. Alright. Decisive defeat. Sorry, victory. Let's get on with it. So yeah, what's really great about them is, I mean, they got similar damage, right? If you look, they did a similar amount of kills to the Rights Guard. So you think, yeah, they're not the best things in the world. But you remember, these guys have armor-piercing damage. Like, it's all armor-piercing. And Rights Guard don't have armor-piercing damage. So if I was against an entire army of Chaos Warriors, the Rights Guard would have got half as many kills, and the Bordermen would have got the same amount. So, you know, they're really good. I really like this unit. They're scary good, honestly. So, a lot of fun, for sure. Right, so yeah, Occupy. We now have Gorsel, which, yeah, a week ago, if I was playing this, that would have been the entirety of Marienburg, but it's not. No, it would have been the entirety of the Wasteland. But no, we have Arnau to get as well, which I think is really cool. I think it's so cool that that's been added. It's just more to do, you know, and the fact we had to take that fort as well, just early Empire campaign is so much better, because Marienburg put up a fight. And of course, everyone goes for Marienburg. They have a port, which, you know, ports aren't particularly great now, but they're better. And that'll give us an income bonus to ports, which makes it good. Oh, we just unlocked the Death Jacks. Oh, that's fun. And Sigmar's Sons. And Sigmar's Sons. Excellent. Sorry, Dagobert. Ooh, an extra Winds of Magic Power Reserve is always nice. Armor of Fortune. 8% ward save is not to be sniffed at. And 8% physical resist. Very tasty. Yeah, I'm glad you got some tasty armor, mate. So, let's give you... Ooh, what else do we want? Speed of Horse would be pretty good. Pistol Corpse is a lot of fun. Because that does add damage to handgunners as well. So, you know, when we're getting better stuff later, it'll still apply. Which I like. Not sure. Not sure. Let's go with... Let's just make him better, shall we? Extra charge bonus could be cool. The fact he's on foot and has a charge bonus of 65 is just insane. Karl Franz has too good a charge bonus. It's not okay. Let's give him more charge. Excellent. Can't wait until he gets Deathclaw. So yeah, rank 15, right? 16. Okay, 16. It's only 6 away. He's level 10 already. Like, he's been leveling up pretty quickly. So, what to do next? So he's sat here, doing nothing. I'm tempted to get the Death Jacks as well. So, one can rely on the Death Jacks to silently track their foe to their location, but also snaffle the baggage train and the last of them mead. Ah, classic Death Jacks. Also Sigmar's Sons. These both feel thematic to this army, just because the Death Jacks are just more archers, and I like to think having some professionals like the Death Jacks come in, who have definitely a mercenary vibe about them, would definitely make the home in Marienburg. And Sigmar's Sons, like, we're trying to put the fear of Sigmar in these heathenous, treacherous peoples that decided to leave the Empire all that time ago. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Why not? I think that's fun. Now, building an Altdorf. Probably nothing. Probably nothing, because everything we want to build is too expensive. Yeah, sounds about right. I wish this did more. Although I guess that just 50% penalty due to presence or lack of corruption, I think that's pretty cool. It just means you're going to be affected less by corruption, as well as having Untainted, which is kind of cool. So, yeah. Only the most foolhardy nations of men ignore the cautionary tale that is the Doom of Kasbah. Kavzar, rather. The Doom of Kasbah, that is actually a story you can read. It's just a beautiful... it's got 13 stanzas. You may have heard of the 13 stanzas in relation to Skaven. It's their origin story, basically. It's their origin myth in 13 verses, which is obviously a very Skaven-y thing, you know, 13, yeah, the bells tolling 13 times is basically what the Doom of Kasbah is about. It was the bell tolled 13 times and the Skaven were born. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. So it's nice they referenced that here. I like that. I like that for sure. Because that's very much the story that they talk about in the Empire. Which, for all we know, is actually how it happened. But, you know, that's the thing. There's a lot of origin stories in Warhammer. And there's actually a lot of origin stories for the same things. There's another origin story where the Pantheon, you know, all the like Empire's gods, fought against Chaos and fought all the demons, and they kind of forgot to clean up after themselves, and so the Sea of Claws, this was actually built when Manaan flooded the Sea of Claws. This was all where the battle was taking place, and he flooded it to destroy the army, which is really cool. So it's an origin story for the geography as well, which I think is really interesting. But also, they didn't clean up any of the area where the battle was happening, which is why it's so corrupted up in the north, and that caused all of the rats nearby to eat the corpses, and they mutated into Skaven. So that's the other sort of origin story. There's two main ones. It's the Kasbah thing and this other one about the gods fighting gods. It's pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So yeah, let's see. What's on the agenda now? I guess we're just going to march further up here, right? Take out Emil von Corden once more. I just love that he's got Outriders, because Pistol is the perfect counter to Outriders, like under the control of AI, because you just run at them. I find that so funny. I mean, Outriders are just objectively better than Pistol is, but they just get wrecked by them, which is wonderful. So right, I think I'm going to end it here. This is probably going to come slightly shy of an hour because of loading screens and things, but I've been recording for over an hour now, so I'm just going to assume it's about right. And if not, I'll make it up to you in the next episode, so, you know, no need to worry. But yeah, so things have gone well. I cannot believe how many fights we had in Helmgart, but we did take a town. I think we've done 2 turns this episode, which is ridiculous, but anyway, it's pretty ridiculous. Just in general, this campaign is wonderful. So guys, if you enjoyed this, then please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.